And good morning. We are going to do some resource gathering today. So let's see. We have Hey Atrocity. All right, I might have some noisy family in the background. We'll see. Ooh, I didn't mean to strip that yet. All right. You can do it. Ooh, and then it punches me. Ooh, it's chilly outside. That's like the first. It's going void. I need to go mend my hoe. Yep. I don't know, Void. I really don't. People People just can't make up their minds, I suppose. I have no clue what's going on. It's okay, it'll go back up. I'm trying not to think about it. Where is these blocks? There they are. Okay, let's go mend this really quick before I completely forget and break my hoe. to make some more of that soon. Hey, debater. How's it going? You don't have the potions? Do you know how to make the potions? So it's nether wart, then a regular stone, so that stone right there. And then if you want to make it splash, yeah, you have to do gunpowder. And that's it. Three things besides water. So nether wart, stone, and then gunpowder to make it splash. You have to go to your old base to get that stuff? Okay. What's my render distance? I'll have to look here in a second. These hitboxes are pretty slow. Is that it? Oops. Yeah, I need to do that. My render distance is 12. I do have mending. What do you think I use the XP farm for? I'm not sure with the map. One of these times, yeah. Debater, I'll do a stream to do a better XP farm. $23 chunks? Wow. Yo, Poverty? What's that about? Is Poverty on and I don't see him? Hello, Poverty. Did you like... No, that can't be. How did you know Poverty was on? I don't see his comment before you said yo. Your mob farm doesn't work? What kind of mob farm is it? Is it just a random mob farm or... I don't see it. But I see his second comment, morning y'alls, right? But it's showing up after you guys saying hello. You're being very, very sneaky. Finally. Oh, wait. Evidently, I made that for up there. And sure, I can take it. Down to 3 more rockets, you guys. I need to be conservative. Okay. Uh-oh. I left the backpack. I took the backpack. I gotta remember to put it back. You said morning in Japanese? I was wondering what that was. YouTube hiding my mic now on my comments. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You need a zombie? Yes, you do. A zombie, a zombie or any mob that will scare it. So, I mean, I suppose it don't have to be a zombie, but it could be a witch, could be a pillager maybe. You missed my... You're so full of it. Full of it. No. That's probably why I lost some subs from my singing right there. No, no, no. No more. You surprised I'm not playing Pal World? Maybe at some point. That's the one that's like a mix between Ark and Minecraft? Or what is that one again? If that's not the same one that I'm thinking of. Hello, Nova. How's it going? A Pokemon ripoff. Oh, that, yeah. I'm not too much into Pokemon at all, so that's why. That's why I don't play that one. Just not into it. Maybe I'm too mature for that. I don't know. Okay. That one had a lot of shroom lights. Well, I hope my husband took the trash out, because I hear the trash guy. Pretty sure he did. No, to Monster Hunter. Not for now. For now, anyway. I got too much going on in my life right now to do Monster Hunter. Already trying to learn Valheim as it is. You guys, you need to like the video if you're enjoying it. There. Is that good enough for you, Nova? I have no clue how much wood I'm going to need, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a double chest. At least, if not 3. Oops, that's exactly what I was afraid of. One like equals one backflip from you, because it ain't from me. When you're immortal, you're never too old. What in the world? I'm definitely too old to be doing any backflips. Even when I was younger, I was too old. I was always too afraid to do a backflip and not make it all the way and just like totally break my neck or something. That's just what goes through my brain when I imagine doing a backflip is I would not complete the flip and I would just break my neck. Like I've seen some pretty awful backflips happen, whether it was from America's Funniest Home Videos, which to me is not funny. Yes, I like America's Funniest Home Videos, but there's some things that where people just get hurt and it's like, that was not funny. That was painful. I can feel it like literally. And I do not like it. You're too young for backflips. I used to be able to do front flips. I think I did a front flip before, but backflips scare the living daylights out of me. I've been seeing these reels on Instagram of people doing just silly things and they walk away, whether it's, you know, doing something to their wife and then they walk around or walk away and next thing you know they realize that they're like basically a ghost and they come back and their body's just laying on the ground and their wife is like, huh, you know, because they did something like stole her donut or something. I just think that's hilarious. That kind of stuff is funny. Exactly, poverty. You did a double backflip down some stairs when you was young and you learned not to wear socks. Exactly. Or even just running down the stairs. Don't wear socks. Hello, Delta. Oh, for goodness sakes. McDonald's is here. You'll be right back. What? You get McDonald's delivered, or did somebody go get it for you? Exactly. It's poison. Okay, I ran out of gunpowder. Hold on. Let me see if I have any in my backpack again. Oh, I have a little bit more. Okay. I should make me an automated farm, shouldn't I? Ooh, green mushroom. Hello, JT. How are you doing? You got a new desk coming in, Delta? Be different. It's seriously poverty? I hope you're joking. Okay, I'm wanting red mushrooms, not blue. Okay, how many mushrooms do I have? I got 31. That might be enough for a while. try 4 apart. I just don't want to get too far apart because then... Nope. I mean, that was cool, but no. I want these. Ow. See you later, Void. It's gonna be here the next few hours. That'll be cool. What kind of desk did you get? It's a joke. I figured it was. But you never know these days. You don't know. People could be completely serious anymore. The tank of a toilet, yeah. There you go. Just buy a brand new toilet. Then it's not a big deal. Speaking of plumbing, I'm supposed to call the plumber back and tell them that we fixed our clog. It took a week and a half to get back to us. Can you believe that? Our kitchen sink was leaking. And it took a week and a half to get back to us. So my husband and brother-in-law fixed it. Which I'm thankful for the brother-in-law, because I don't think my husband would have done it on his own. You sent me a link? Okay. Man, I have just like a whole list of people that I'm friended with, just like all on right now. Online, on Discord. Should like message every single one of them. What are you not doing on my my stream? Give them a hard time. Uh-oh. ran out again? Wow. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff again. Welcome back, debater.
A little bit of bedhead.
She's got bedhead?
A little. Look at her.
Lady, you got bedhead. You got bedhead.
Yeah.
Hi. Good morning. Oh,
You're pretty.
you give me a hug. My dog's giving me a hug right now before we let her, do her deed. If I say the word, she'll want to hop off of me. Get some scratches.
What happened to your McDonald's order?
Why is your McDonald's McOrder? McDonald's order sad. Debater.
I heard McDoor.
I was gonna say McOrder.
I mean, that's one way to put it.
Mm-hmm. Nitty, why are you so sweet?
Bruh.
Why are you so sweet? JT's never gonna let you live it down.
You know, that emoji almost looks like the booth from the one movie Home.
Yeah. You need a bath.
The creature. JT, please.
He's silly. He's silly. That must feel good. You're relaxing.
Yeah, she's tired.
He's tired.
You tired.
Does he keep you up late?
Wait, don't be rash. You know, that's only gonna encourage me to be worse.
Okay. You ready to go potty?
Okay.
She's got a weed underneath her armpit. I just felt it.
No. My baby is a weed.
It's like, why can't I hear anything out of my right ear? Because my dog pulled my earphone out of my ear.
Oh, baby. Such a big one.
That was close. Sneak increased 98. Behave, or I'll call her back over.
Are those meat patties mine?
No. That's for taco meat later, remember? You better not. Oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Not enough power. Too much power. Ooh, almost went over. I gotta figure out something cool to do with these shroom lights. Yes, dear.
I desire the sound of meat.
No.
I require the dinner of a true man.
No.
With extra cheese.
Oh my.
And beans. And butter.
See you later, JT. Have fun. Behave yourself at work.
Needs to party for them gains. Yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna show even you up, atrocity.
Probably wouldn't take much.
Whoa! Look who's roasting this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Debate, you're gonna have to take a McPoop soon.
What? Who said McPoop? Debater.
If you ever join again, I'm gonna give you that as a nickname. McPoop. Already know.
At least it's not Taco Bell. He'd really be running. Ooh. I thought I wasn't gonna make that. She was still here. She just went to the bathroom. And she didn't have to do a McPoop, so. Now, whether she has to go poop or not, I have no clue, but it's not a McPoop. You get the McGurgle. Oh my goodness. I think Poverty's on a roll this morning. Only take a McMinute. Hey Greg, how's it going? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm doing a manual tree farm. I should have went and brushed my teeth, you guys. My canker sore is really hurting this morning. Hello? You don't know anything about Minecraft? It's okay. You think mob farms just don't work anymore? Again, what kind of mob farm are you making? Maybe you just didn't do it right. Minecrafta. The one without spiders, like no spawn involved, just a dark void. What do you mean, like no spawn involved? So is it up in the sky or where's it at? I need more details. You build in the sky, okay. Like animal survival games like The Isle or Path of Titans. Yeah, I was playing that with my husband. I have played The Isle a few times. And yes, I will play it again. How many blocks away are you from the spawning platform? You had a proposal? Hmm. Hold on a second. Hold on, you guys. Well, my husband was supposed to grind up some ice, so I gotta mute here in a second. Thought he was gonna do it already. No, not yet, but almost. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Greg, is I need to make me an automated tree farm. But I still haven't looked up how to do one yet. So one thing I don't like about these crimson and wart trees I don't know if you heard the blender. It just starts it without telling me. That's one thing I don't like about these trees is the fact that they just don't decay. Too bad Fortune wouldn't work on the amount of logs you would get. Ooh, that scared me for a second there. Can you hear my husband in the background? So close. I did that wrong. Uh-oh, see? That's why I do what I do. Drop it down right away. Wasn't fast enough with that one, evidently. You don't know how to make it, but cheese does? Well, it's okay. I can look up a video. Just not today. Yeah, he says that I need to, like, do something with the sound. I had it, like I said, I had it perfect to where even my daughter could be talking right behind me and you guys wouldn't hear. But then it just decided not to work one day, and I had to change the settings, and now it's too sensitive. Like, well, I think you have to be pretty loud for it to pick up still. In the background, in the kitchen, which I'm on the opposite side of the house from him, so. Of course, my house isn't that big. He's been like trying to make his own at-home frappuccinos. Muting. What you talking about, Delta? I have no experience with that game, Delta, so I have no clue. And has it taste? I know what the game is. I just don't have any experience with, especially the first one. I did play Red Dead Redemption 2, and I liked it. I'm not, again, into shooting games. So the shooting aspect of the game I didn't care for. Gotta mute again. Hold on. Okay. I was looking up a tutorial on how to do a tree farm while waiting for my husband to get done blending. I think he's done. I just don't want to have any huge major tree farm to have to build. All I have to say is if he kills my blender, I'm going to kill him. He's like killed 2 of my kitchen appliances this week alone that were like brand new. Both bought less than a year ago. The one technically should have handled ice just fine. But like I told him, ice is very hard on any motor. And if you don't pulse it, you'll kill it. And I think he did that without pulsing it, which is probably why it died. So like with this one, it's, you know, it's brand new in the box. I was actually trying to sell it on the classifieds and didn't get any bites on it. And then he's like, we need a blender. So I was like, well, I had a blender. I'm pretty sure I didn't sell it. And so it's like, it's out there somewhere. He couldn't find it. I told him it's either in the carport or in our storage out back. Guess what? He says he couldn't find it. So he didn't make any. And then I come home from work and we're all talking outside. And I look over and it's right there in the carport. Plain, just right there in plain sight. Because you men and children are blind. That's why I think those reels are hilarious when it's like, honey, where's the ketchup? And she's like, you know, if I come in there, I do that to my child and my husband all the time. If I have to come in there and find it, and I find it in the first 10 seconds, you're in trouble. And it's without fail every single time. I'll like see it in the first 2 seconds. Okay, you're being annoying. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, you heard the drumming. Atrocity heard the drumming, dear. You could blend ice with your hands, Greg? I don't think so. You probably have shredded hands. I know you would, because ice is actually that sharp. And you're going to kill your blades, too, really fast. Yeah, I might have to look into this, building this tree farm. I'm going to have to finish watching it now. Probably this afternoon, and then I'll see if I can make it. Just be glad I have vein miner, because otherwise it'd take even longer. My hands are so frozen. It's not even winter yet. What's up? What's up with this? Okay, I know Atrocity doesn't live by any mountains, but who else lives by my blah 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 by mountains? I think I need to drink some water. Sheesh. I need to look at the temperature. Like, what in the world? You live by mountains? You live in Utah, don't you, Greg? So I'm curious as to what part of Utah. I have some friends from over there. I personally didn't care for Utah. Is Utah the state that has the hole in the rock? As a little girl, we'd always travel. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? I don't like it when you're hyper. Yeah, as a little girl, we used to travel across several states to go visit my dad. And Utah was one of them. Man, family is just like bugging me this morning. Anyway, so yeah, I had to travel through Utah several times to go visit my dad. And we'd always stop at that hole in the rock. That was always so fun as a little girl. And they always sold these like horny toad. They had these like jokes and such about the horny toads. And I thought those were pretty cute. You live around Salt Lake City? Oh, I hate that place. Yeah, the hole in the rock is Moab. That's what I was thinking, that it was in Moab. Or not Moab specifically, but in Utah. Now that you say Moab, I recognize it. It's been a long time since I've been there. I think the last time I went by there was 2016. It was because I was on my way to go visit my dad and my grandma, my dad's mom, because she had cancer. And so I was coming to visit her. That was right before she passed away. Georgia feels like scorched earth right now. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, family knows I'm streaming right now, and yet they're bugging me like crazy this morning. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to pause the game, I think, for a minute. Let me see here. I need more bone meal. Is there something I can turn into bone meal? Yes, all this stuff, right? Will this stuff turn into bone meal? Let's go try it. I bet all of those blocks I've been throwing away probably could have turned into bone meal. Yep. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I have plenty of bones. I'll have to try using the crimson leaves on that from now on. Maybe I should take that up there and try it out. Thankfully I do have plenty of bones. You love horny toads? Used to catch them all the time. Yeah, I think they're just so adorable. I have one more of these left. Oop, how'd you get up there? Okay, I gotta remember to put this one back this time. Oh. Arizona is scorched earth right now. Yeah, I believe it. It's like one of those things. I can't win for losing because if I live down south, I get too hot and I don't deal with heat very well. If I live up north, then I get too cold. So it's like, where do I live where it's just like 70s all year round? Can I just live somewhere where it's 70 all year round? and not have the extreme heat or the extreme cold. I don't think I need. I don't think I need the rest of these guys. Let's see, it's 10:30. You died and lost everything again? Armadillo abuse? No, they don't feel a thing. Oh yeah. Where'd you lose your stuff, debater? Why do anybody need anything on Minecraft? It's all about building and crafting. Why do you need a mob farm? Oh, I was supposed to bring that thing up here. Oops. What is Minecraft? Exactly. What is the purpose of Minecraft? It's to build and craft. Therefore, you need supplies. It's funny. Yes, I'm planning on making a Minecraft server. I've been having problems with it. I haven't figured out how to get the stinking domain hooked up. Like, Sobriety sent me an easy video, and it was super easy to follow, but it's still not connected, and I don't know why. So, I gotta figure it out still. I just haven't had the time the last 3 weeks with working, and I won't have time this week to try and figure it out either. So I'm gonna have to wait till next week to do it, because I'm working tomorrow to Friday. If you guys don't remember, I'm working tomorrow through Friday. So don't be messaging me saying, hey, are you streaming today? Because the answer is no. Debater, you're the one that asked. How can you explain it? So if I host, it's going to be me hosting it. I mean, I was using this program called Crafty Controller, but again, I haven't been able to get it connected, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have to use a different program or what. But I don't want to have to use Nitrado or something that charges ridiculously, because Crafty Controller is free. So the only thing I had to pay for was the domain, so I don't have to use my IP. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna end up using my last rocket, ain't I? Oh, I have some right there. Okay. I wanna see out of curiosity if these blocks right here also go into this contraption. It does. Awesome. Well, then let's take this stuff up. Oops, don't throw that. Let's do that. Where in the world did I get 2 eggs from? Okay, let's see. That. You didn't watch the full stream the other day? Delta? Cool it. I know what you're doing. Oh, my hands are so cold. All right, let's see here. I need to do something for my husband really quick. New tab. Oh. Do, 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 do. Um. Okay. You always forget the days, and you guys think I'm forgetful. I'm very forgetful, though. Okay, what's your guys' favorite movie of all time? Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Yikes-a-doodle. Ooh. Jurassic Park is your favorite movie, Atrocity? That's like one of my husband's favorites. I think if you had asked him, he would have said Jurassic Park, but then them making How to Train Your Dragon and such, he loves that franchise now. I love the Jurassic Park series as well, but I feel like they have horribly messed up the last couple movies. The last 2, if not 3 movies. I want to say 2. I didn't care for the last 2. Hello, Master Chief. Especially when they are on the ground stomping in the first movie. Oh, I need to make more. How you been doing, Master Chief? I haven't seen you around in a while. Yeah, you definitely snuck in here, that's for sure. You're still getting older and more wrinkles? I feel ya. I feel ya. If you ever need somebody to make you feel better, just hang out with a young child. Oh my gosh. I was working this weekend and I was telling a mother that I, feel like I'm getting too old for my job and such, and the young child that was with her, she's like, "Oh, you're so pretty." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." So yeah, ever need to feel good about yourself, just hang out with a small child. They tell you how it is. And they don't lie. Well, for the most part. Yeah, Roxy in the back, Roxy Jr. in the background. Why would you want to be old and divorced one day? You're crazy. You got your farmer's tan, Master Chief? Divorce is very expensive, yes. You don't date, Master Chief. I thought you said you had a girlfriend. Hey, son of monkey. How's it going? I don't have a cool divorce story.
Yeah, first was lame.
Okay, cool it. You do not have a cool divorce story. Or is it about somebody else? Let me hear it, Atrocity. Because I know it's not yours. I guess mine was cool in the sense that I won custody. And I was able to get divorced. But divorce is never fun. So. Not cool. Why can't it be yours? Because you've never been married. Duh. And I'm sure that you probably want to stay married. Hello. How are you doing, Shivam? Winning custody is pretty cool. Yes, it is. You've kept it a secret, and the money was for diapers and juice for the kids. Yeah, you can dream, huh? All right, how many I have? Oh, I have 2 stacks. What am I doing? I don't need to do this anymore. Still need to do that, though. He was forced to ask her to leave because of her refusing to acknowledge the stealing and dishonesty, and then tried to play victim. Yeah. Yep, when it's with kids, yep. Because, like, again, you guys should take marriage very seriously. It should be a lifelong commitment. And so for me, you know, when I married, I did not plan on getting divorced. And so for me, it was very sad to have to get divorced, especially when I had a child with him. Because I want the father of my child involved in, you know, their upbringing and all that stuff. But no, he had to be a jerk and be abusive, and then I couldn't trust him. So that is a sad situation indeed. And no woman or man, I know there are men that are abused from their female spouses. So I do know that that is serious as well. But yeah, nobody should ever have to live with that, ever. So I'm an advocate for domestic violence. You know, if you're undergoing it, don't stay with them. They do not change. I don't care what they say. They will not change. And you might think that they will, but I think one day you'll just get tired of it. I hope you get tired of it anyway. I did. Yes, I got divorced, debater, with my first husband. I'm gonna say that I probably should retract that comment. I know you just agreed with me, Master Chief. Um, I do know that there have been instances where, you know, they have changed, but it's so far few in between, however you say that, that the likelihood of them changing is very, very, very low, like probably 1 in 1,000, if that. You know, they really have to change and love you and see where they actually, you know, went wrong. Like that's the first step in changing is first of all admitting that they have a problem. Mine would never admit it. I mean, he admitted it to me, but he always tried to use the wording like, you know, well, if you wouldn't do this, it wouldn't make me do this. There's no excuse for your behavior. I don't care what I did. There's no excuse for your behavior. No woman, again, or man, should be abused just because they did something that you didn't like. So, no excuse. And that goes for parents too, that, you know, unfortunately abuse their children. And I definitely didn't want that done with my daughter, so that's why I left. You know, I put up with it for over 4 years and it's like, no more doing that to my child. No more. Yeah, probably 1 out of a 10,000. Yeah, that's probably more like it. Mental abuse is definitely a huge thing. Like, some people are like, well, I would never hurt her physically or him, but they have no problem hurting you emotionally or mentally. And I was abused in every way. Like, um, that was no fun. Having the mental games, the mental abuse, and then, you know, oh no, I forgot to do it. Crap. See, this is what happens when you don't mind them right away. Then they turn into regular. And then you have to do this. I got distracted with talking. Wish you could stay for the conversation, but you're gonna go out with your brother. All right, have fun, Greg. Yeah. For sure, Master Chief. My ex-husband would give all the excuses in the book, and finally just had to say, enough is enough. And leave. Let's go up to this one here. I feel like that and cheating on your wife is probably the worst things that you could do for mental abuse and physical. Like, I know you probably don't think of cheating as physical or mental or emotional abuse, but it kind of really is. You're messing with somebody's feelings and psyche, you know, making them not feel good enough. I don't know. I guess that was just a new thought to me that it just occurred now. And that's why I bring it up. But yeah, there's all different types of abuse, but mental and emotional for sure is it's hard because unless you've gone through it, sometimes it's hard to understand it. But it's no less real than physical abuse. you just don't have this physical scars. And so I think that's what makes it hard for people to really be compassionate or know what you're going through, just because there isn't no physical scars from it. But it's still very much real and can affect you and your happiness. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that thinks that way with regards to cheating as well. But it kind of messes with you because then it makes you hard. It's just as hard to trust somebody in that way as it is with the other way as well. I'm trying to understand what you just said, Master Chief. Hold on a second. I have stuff that's going to despawn if I don't pick it up. I know some of those trees I missed. Yep, there it is. Oh. Oh, that one's just regular. Okay. Catch up to chat here in a second. And what did you come back to? I don't know. What did you come back to? I did get a Discord up and running. It's just I'm still making changes to it, Master Chief. You hit the panic button on your phone, which instantly recorded everything just in case measures. Yeah, so that was like one thing that I was pretty stupid in not doing with my situation, was not recording the abuse whenever he would do it. So it's kind of like my word against his. So after I left and he would still continue the emotional and mental abuse on the phone, I started recording our conversations on the phone. And so that's how I was able to prove that. But I wasn't able to prove the physical abuse because I was stupid enough not to take pictures and such. But if that ever happened again, I would. That's what she did, and then said I was selfish and caring person regardless, that she stole my money and went behind my back. Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way, Monkey. I'm glad you agree that cheating is a form of abuse. It totally messes with your psychic. You know, your what do you call that? You know, it just makes you doubt yourself that you're ever good enough or wanted or sexy or whatever. It totally messes with your brain. So, I mean, like, if people have a hard time, believing me when I say I don't feel beautiful, I don't feel lovable or whatever, well, they might have a hard time believing that, but it's true. And it's because I was abused and not sexually, mentally, emotionally, and with cheating and such. It does something to you. Yeah. Long-term mental abuse, yep, because you don't really ever get rid of it. Even if you're with a different mate, you're still always going to have like those doubts. And it's unfortunate because then the new mate has to deal with that, right? With all that baggage. But if you find the right mate, of course, then they can help you through it. But unfortunately, it is a long-term thing that's hard to get over, very much. Hard to get over. Exactly. If you're willing to cheat, just break up with the person. Do them a favor. And don't cheat on them. Just say, you know, you're not good enough for me. Okay, don't say that. But, you know, essentially be normal. Break up with a person. It didn't work out, you know, rather than string them along and make them feel loved and such. And then one day they find out you're cheating and totally rip their world apart, you know. It's more loving to break up with somebody than to just cheat because you don't want to hurt their feelings. You know? Right. I don't get those people. And what's awful is today's entertainment glorifies it and they make it seem like it's okay. You know, oh, you finally you find somebody attractive. So it's okay that you decide to kiss them and do what have you with them, and it's totally okay. And it's not. When you're always told you're ugly and not worth nothing, sooner or later you start to believe it exactly and you become damaged and it takes a lot of time to heal. Yep. That's the way it was for me. I was like that ever since I was a child. I'm not going to say like that my family member called me ugly by any means. They just, they would just say things that made me start thinking that, you know, having a womanly shape or whatever was bad. You know, like, oh, your hips are getting bigger, or, you know, your breasts are getting large, or whatever, you know. It just started making me feel like, oh, that's a bad thing. You know, I'm just growing into a woman, but that's a bad thing. It was always, you know, something a little derogatory, and I didn't like it. Like, you know, instead of just being a normal person, oh, you look beautiful, when they would see you after a long time. But no, it was, oh, your hips have gotten bigger. Like, and you know, you have family members that are like 500 pounds. And so hearing, oh, your hips have gotten bigger, you think that they're calling you fat. So, exactly, Delta. If you think that cheating is the way to break up with somebody, you're sick. Yeah. Yep, Master Chief. The damage can truly be devastating. Oh, don't miss that. Is this... No, it's not going to turn. I don't think so anyway. But this is definitely something that, you know, you debater probably need to know. You know, don't go cheating on your girlfriend or your wife whenever you get married. Be careful what you say, you know, because you can love somebody, but if you say something even when in the heat of a discussion and such, it can still be a form of mental or emotional abuse. Why do you feel out of place? Because you don't have a girlfriend or a wife or something? Is that why? No experience with this? If you have no experience with this, I would say that's a good thing. It's sad if you have experience. So don't feel bad, Atrocity. That means that you haven't been hurt or hurt somebody else. I agree, Delta, with the skeleton. Like, I don't know. I guess I've always liked meat on somebody's bones, whether they were male or female. I'm not saying that because I'm attracted to women. I'm saying that because, you know, I think women are more prettier with the feminine curves. Whereas whenever you're skinny, like a model or whatever, you know, you don't have those feminine curves for the most part. Because again, if you're too skinny, you're not going to have breasts. And if you have breasts, it's most likely fake breasts because you need fat. You know, women's curves have fat in them. So if you want the real stuff, you want some curves or you want some fat. Such a funny subject. Why is it being put towards debater? I'm not putting it towards debater. I said debater's name because he asked a question. So if you put something else towards that, that's you misunderstanding. Because I haven't pointed anything towards debater. You have a small bit of experience when it comes to mental abuse from girls, and it's why you keep to yourself instead of being with somebody. That's sad. Yeah, some girls can unfortunately be brats. I'll say it nicely. Hello, I don't know your name because it's in a different language, but hello. Your mom is going to walk in and be like, what is this grown Holman talking about? Oh, what?
I forgot it's still cooking, so I shocked that whenever smoke came in.
I heard the timer go off, so no, it's not still cooking.
It is. It has 2 minutes left.
Oh, that's weird. Unless it was the beep for it getting to temperature and I just spaced the time. No, I was not targeting it towards debater. I said his name because I was answering his question or his comment. Never know what happens in a Froxy stream until we show up. Exactly. Sometimes it's a deep subject and sometimes there's no subject at all. Depends on how many people I got watching and how many's actually responding. And then what the subject gets on. I don't know how we got on this subject, but we did. And it's all good because, you know, we've got young ones here that can learn something. You know, as long as we don't get too graphic with the abuse or whatever. I don't see a problem with it. Yep, you guys type faster than me, for sure. We should play Icarus sometime. You want to play tame some Wolfie's horse things? Sometime. That is one of the games I do have on my list to play. I'd probably play with my husband. Oops. Just too busy doing my own thing right now. You can't be with someone and you keep secrets from them, then you shouldn't be with them. It's your partner and meant to be for life. If you're keeping small or big things, then stay single. Exactly. Well, to be fair, Atrocity, I already own Icarus, whereas I do not own Mountain House. Mountain House. Yikes. Mountain. Oh my gosh, Monster Hunter. My brain is glitching. Now I have plans to play when I get bored and I need something new to play. I have plans to play more Repo, because I'm not bored of that yet. I love that game. I have plans to play Icarus, and I have plans to play Medieval Dynasty. Jen playing it the other day really got my wants to play that again. I wonder how much wood I have now. Do I have at least a double chest? I can start getting building. I also need to go, I'm going to go collect some terracotta. I think I'm going to put some terracotta in this build. I had considered downloading Biomes of Plenty. Well, I already have Biomes of Plenty downloaded. It's just I don't have it on this world, and so I have to enable it. I was thinking about enabling it just so I could get the trapdoors of a certain type of wood for this build. I just haven't decided yet, because once I do that, I don't know, is it going to ruin some of the chunks when they get loaded in again? Like, is there going to be a harsh line? I wonder. You to feel like I don't get certain comments? It's maybe because I'm just skipping over them, or not skipping over them. I'm reading them in my head. So it's not because, you know, I'm ignoring anybody. I'm reading it in my head, and if I have something to say to it, then I'll respond. Epic brain moment. Thank you. My poor tired brain, and you're making fun of me, Atrocity. The only secret was how many hours you had on Fortnite. Yikes. How dare you? You have about 5,000 plus hours in Fortnite, and I'm not proud of that whatsoever. That's a lot of hours, that's for sure. Does she watch my streams? No. Only whenever she comes into the room. There, like, literally has to be a better word for Froxy Jr. because Junior technically is supposed to be for a guy, right?
It means you will never know if I appear in the chat.
I have no clue, Master Chief. You like a game more than person? That's pretty sad. They're asking a name for you.
Blondie, not enough.
She said Blondie. I'm pretty sure she said Blondie a while back.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm not memorable enough to remember.
Mini Froxy.
Oh, please, no.
Froxy's Blondie. I don't know.
Can you mute for a second?
All right, Blondie it is, she says.
And if there's any other blondes in this chat, let's wage war together.
You're a nut. My daughter is a nut. And a cashew. You're a cashew. You asked me what kind of nut. Don't like the answer, don't ask. Yeah, we had talked about like if she made a YouTube channel and started streaming and such, that she would be, her name was Illegally Blonde. So instead of Legally Blonde, it was Illegally Blonde. Because as you can tell, she's blonde. But she has not decided to actually start streaming and all that, for sure. Can only be one blonde in this stream. Are you saying that I'm a blonde? I know I act like a blonde sometimes. And I say, I have friends who tell me I have blonde roots because of it. But no, I'm not blonde. I have blonde highlights that are quickly and slowly growing out and getting chopped off because of when I trim my hair and such. Apple doesn't fall from far from the tree. Hiya, Blondie daughter, Froxy Jr. You definitely got it covered. That's for sure. if daughter made a YouTube, we would moderate her channel to keep all the ugly bad peeps away. Exactly. Technically, she has made a channel, or I've made a channel for her. But like I said, it's she hasn't decided to do it for sure or not. But I went ahead and did it just in case, because we wanted to keep her name. She did. She liked illegally blonde. And surprisingly, that wasn't taken, so we did it. Of course, I thought Froxy Plays wouldn't, or, you know, Froxy wouldn't be taken, and then lo and behold, it was. So I had to add plays, and then, of course, I had to add 2. So I did the number 2 instead of, you know, TOO. Because I wanted to do Froxy Plays 2, but in order to shorten it, I decided to do the number 2. Which I could still change, but I can't do just plain Froxy Plays, unfortunately. I could on Minecraft, but not on YouTube. They need to have a 1v1 in the stream. Yep. Definitely need to be protective of them, that's for sure. I mean, I have to be protected, and I'm a full-grown adult. I've had weirdos. She'd probably be willing. I don't know. But again, like I said, I don't know if it's really something that she wants to pursue. I'd love for her to just play with me on stream and get a feel for it, but no. Oops. That was a waste of a bone meal. You hate being into redheads and having a friend in your group that's ginger, so he's randomly, if he's on the table, says he's randomly, if he's on the table. What does that mean? I don't know if I read that right, or if there was not enough English in that. Yeah. We'll see, we'll see. All remains to be unseen so far. Oh, that's such a weird thing to do. If I was a girl, would you date me? Though technically, I have done that before. Like, some of my best friends, it was like, man, if you were a guy, I would totally think you were cute. Or if I was a guy, I would totally think you were cute. But again, I go a lot for personality, so I'm not saying that these people aren't cute or beautiful by any means. I'm just saying that I think personality makes somebody more beautiful than they are, or more handsome, or whatever. I think it adds to it. And so, you know, because there's some people that can have an absolutely beautiful face or a rockin' body, but if they are the most meanest person or have a stinky attitude or what have you, it makes them ugly to me. So yeah, having a friend that is beautiful by nature or whatever, it's like that person is beautiful. But that's probably completely different than what your friend was probably asking, right, Delta? So that's probably gross. I think the problem with my daughter and I is we're a lot alike, right? And so, if anything, it would be she would, of course, hate it, kind of like Delta hates it when I, say something, especially like on repo or whatever. Um, then it's like, you know, you're yelling at me or whatever. Oh, I have mobs spawning in. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that it was night. Die. Oh, you butt. You're gonna puke from hearing that? Why? Weirdo. You don't want to get yelled at by two Froxies. It's like, well, as long as, she doesn't get disrespectful or something, I think it would be funny content. And she's also got to not take it personally or something. You haven't decided what I'm doing in Minecraft? So I mine this out. It's the base for the castle or whatever that I'm going to be building. And so I'm resource gathering right now because I'm going to need a lot of this wood right here. I'm going to make like the most gigantic storage unit you've probably ever seen on Minecraft. Like, it's probably overkill. No! Where did he just come from? That booger butt. I mean, at least it was just the one chest. But still, where did he come from? I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the creeper? Where in the world did he come from? He just must have been still left over from the night, huh? I understood what you meant, Chief. Yep, creeper. Creeper be creepin'. I just don't know where he came from. There's no more creepers near me, man. I should have double checked. I was in the middle of stuff. Hello? And he got rid of one of my... Okay. I thought that was supposed to be fixed. Like, when a creeper explodes, it's supposed to destroy, right? Not completely 100% destroy, just blow up your stuff. But the items are still supposed to be there. So he just got rid of one of my hoppers. And then, of course, the thing. Let's see, where did I put my hoppers at? Do I have any more hoppers? Then I need one of these. Composter. Might have to make me a hopper. Speaking of which, I usually put a torch in here as well. Because I have had like a skeleton spawn in there, which tells me that, hello, it's not spawn proof. Okay, I'm gonna have to just make me one. Do I have enough iron? I do. Nope, not that. Don't do that. There. I almost made me an anvil instead. There. Back in business, baby. Okay, how much do I have? Hopefully... Okay, we got a lot. I don't know how much more I should do. It's 11:40. Should I go till 12? Should I go to 1 o'clock? I was kind of thinking 1 o'clock, but then again, I have so much to do. I gotta do laundry. I gotta wash my work gear. I gotta prepare for my work, make sure I have everything. I pretty much do. I just gotta wash them in my gear. Because I gotta see what time I have to leave in the morning to get there. Because I don't live right next to the place that I'll be going. Be doing a different event. Oops. That I've never done before, so hopefully it goes well, because there's been event I tried this year that was completely new. We'll never do it again. And then I did an event that I used to do before COVID, and that I discovered I will never do again because of the turnout. You only have 7 friends? What? Are you sure? Woo. He plays all types of games. Well, I shouldn't say all types. Like, he loves to play, like, Rocket League, and, he has dabbled in Icarus lately. He likes playing The Isle, and I think he's even played Path of the Titans recently. Let's see. He also loves Minecraft. Let's see, what other games does he really like to play? I hate it when I go blank. Oh, he has Medieval Dynasty as well. He introduced me to that one, so. We was watching a guy playing Medieval Dynasty. His name is Booster here on YouTube. That guy was funny to watch. So I don't know if it was because of him that we bought it or what. I don't remember. Man, I'm going blank. He's got a lot of games that I don't have. Like, he has Starfield, which I wouldn't mind trying because, you know, Steam has that ability to do family sharing, right? So I wouldn't mind trying to play Starfield sometime. But even that, I think, has some shooting involved, and I don't know, so I don't know if I like that or not, but that would be kind of fun maybe to play. Yep, the Isle and Path of Titans got mentioned. Your friends list is struggling. Does he play space type games like EGS? What is EGS? I might not be familiar with the acronym yet. I'm trying to think of other games that he has. He has a whole list of games. He has got way more games than I do. Yep, Booster got mentioned, yep. I also bought, what's the game called? I have a couple games that I bought that I have never played, but I bought them. The one is an alien game. Oh, going totally blank. It's a super easy word. Like, I should not be blanking on this right now. It's just a one-word alien movie. Or not alien movie, alien game. I'd have to look at my list. Because I'm blanking so bad right now. Alien Isolation. I think I would freak out. I watched Booster play the Alien game. And, yeah, I was jumping just as much as he was. My husband was making fun of me. You have 242 games? Empryon? I'm totally butchering that. I know I am. I don't know that he has that game. Oh, the word almost came out of my mouth and then it left just as fast. Ah! Okay, I have to look. I have to look. Don't get mad at me. Oh, I'm gonna smack myself. Okay, I know I have Peak. My husband has Going Medieval as well, but I've never played that. Revenge of the Savage Planet, he has that, I think, or is that my daughter? I'm not sure. I did buy Tomb Raider. I haven't played it. I remember my cousin playing it and I would watch her play it. So I like, maybe one of these days I'll play it. And so I got it when it was on sale. Smallland, who owns that? 'Cause I don't think I bought that. But I have Smallland. Somebody in my family has Stardew Valley because I don't think I own that, but I wouldn't mind trying it sometime. I just don't know if I want to try it on stream. And then of course my husband has Jurassic World Evolution and Risk of Rain. I'm pretty sure I bought that, but I haven't played it yet. I bought Lockdown Protocol, but I have never played it and I would love to play it sometime. So it's kind of similar to Among Us, I think, right? And I'd love to play Among Us. I have The Sims 4. I did buy Quiet Place, or my daughter did, and so then I was playing her, because of it being family sharing. Green Hill, my husband has that. Content Warning, my daughter has that one. Oh wait, I think I have that one as well. That's weird. Okay, Prey. Prey was the game I was thinking of. So that was an alien game that I had bought and I've never played. So we'll see. I don't know if anybody would be interested in watching me play that. I'd probably scream. I would definitely scream on playing Alien, though. That game was just a little too freaky. Like, even the movies are freaky. But I would totally be unhinged. You guys, if I'm unhinged trying to tame an acro, imagine me playing Alien. Yeah, horror games isn't necessarily my forte, though I still love Repo. And even Lethal Company, but I love Repo more. You're gonna try watching this stream in VR? Yeah. And like I said, I do have Red Dead Redemption, but I don't always like claim it because I don't want to offend any of my family members or my close friends. Because I know it has a lot of bad shooting and violence and such in it. I did like that game though a lot, but like I said, I tried to avoid the shooting missions. I was there basically just to do the hunting. Which I know Delta will probably pipe in and say, well, then you should just play Call of the Wild. But it's not the same. On Red Dead Redemption, you get to ride a horse. You're re-downloading Icarus. You want to tame some animals. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember how to mod it, so don't ask me. I've been meaning to have you guys meet my husband, but he's been so busy lately that it just hasn't worked out. Then you can ask questions yourself, right? Wonder if I should just schedule that with him next week. Have a meet the hubby and question and answer. Get your questions out if you have any for him. Master Chief, don't take it as anything because again, not everybody's been invited yet. It's still literally, I said I made it, but it's in the works. It's like I haven't got everything on it that I want to get on it. So you'll get the invite when it's ready. And I'm still trying to debate whether to do one in the first place because I just want to play you guys. I don't want to have to moderate a Discord server. You know, that's why I'm going to be like, I feel like I'm going to be a little bit more pickier with my Minecraft or my Ark servers because I just want to be able to play. I don't want to have to mess with drama. Okay. And with Discord, sometimes there's drama. And I was reminded of that recently. And it's not fun. So I just want to play. I just want to, be friends with everybody and everything. And sometimes Discord can invite disruptions because people misunderstand things, and you may have not completely meant something and they just take offense at it, and next thing you know, you're the bad guy. So I'm not positive yet that I want to make a huge Discord server because I don't want to have to moderate it. And I know that that's something that I have to be willing to do in order to make one. Because there's only certain people that I trust with even moderating it myself. You know? Oh, you can watch it in VR, but you can't chat? Uh-oh. Yeah, so far it's just the mods in the server with me. And we're trying to get it going, but I've been so busy the last 3 to 4 weeks with work that I haven't been able to, like I said, continue getting it set up. So like there's this thing, Delta, I don't know if you were on with me when I was talking about it before, but there's this thing that I would like to do. And so if you know how to set it up, I would love to have your help. But it's where like when somebody joins the Discord server, they don't go anywhere besides general, right? And so my thinking is that once they're in general, then they can click on, this thing that they're interested in. So say that they are interested in only Minecraft, but they're not interested in Ark. So they're going to click that they're interested in Minecraft, and then boom, Minecraft channels open up to them so that they don't have to be bombarded with Ark stuff if they're not here for Ark, right? And vice versa. If somebody's here for Ark but not Minecraft, they can just say they like Ark and not Minecraft, and boom, Ark channels will be opened up to them. And then the same thing, if they like both of them, they can click they like both, and boom, all the channels for Ark and Minecraft are opened up to them. So there's certain things that I got to figure out with Discord on how to do. And of course, if my moderators know how to do that, then they can help me set it up faster. Right, debater. I have Atrocity and Delta and Jen as my moderators so far. But again, I know Jen's been busy, so he hasn't been able to help. And such. So we're getting there. It might be a little bit longer than what some of you guys are wishing for. Plus, I was also trying to use that as a motivator for, getting more subs. So I don't know. I don't know if I will have that up and running next week or if it'll be, 2 months down the road. Who knows? Because it seems like my growth has kind of stalled, and I don't know if it's because I just haven't been streaming as much lately because of work, or if I'm just not interesting anymore. So, yeah. We're getting there, though. Let's see here. You're here for me. You're not here for anything else? Like none of the games or anything? You're just here for me? Well, thank you. But yeah, role chats. So if they, put a role as Minecraft, then they'll be open up to the Minecraft chats. If they pick the role for Ark, then they'll be Ark chats only. Because, like, obviously you guys are mods, so I have mod roles, right? And that makes you obviously able to see channels that other people can't see. Yeah, if you want to look it up for me, Delta, that would be great, since you have probably more time on your hands than I do at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. They need to go straight to the rules channel. Yeah. So, yeah, that's exactly what I want, Chief, is rules and then roles. So they need to go to the rules channel, accept it, and then go to the roles channel and pick what roles they want. And according to those roles, they'll be admitted to certain channels. Because, like, for me, I've joined some other people's servers that are on YouTube, and everything is opened up to you pretty much right away besides the rules. I mean, like, once you accept the rules, then you see everything. And when I say everything, you see everything. It's like, I don't want to be seeing everything, and I certainly don't want to be tagged for everything. So I hate, like, the @everyone tags, because, for me, I have to keep muting certain servers for that reason. Okay. I think that after this batch here, I'm going to go see how much wood I have left and maybe get started on building, but I still need to go to the mesa, so I think I'll have to save that for the next stream. So I guess I'll decide here in a minute. It's 12 o'clock. My tummy is rumbling. Like, do I want to go ahead and get off and save the rest of the resource gathering for next stream, or to get started on laying down the... I don't know why I did that, but I did. The base down. Like, I probably even dug down too deep, you guys. It's okay. That just means that if I want to make a basement, I can, but I don't think I'm going to. I think the storage unit will be the basement. Ha ha ha. You have so much time, it's boring. But you're also pretty young, so that's why. Yeah, that's how my daughter always felt. She was like, I don't want to do school. But then summer would come and she'd have all this free time and she'd be so bored. Like, see, at least school gave you something to do. And now she's graduated. So, and she graduated really young. She literally just graduated this year, so I'm proud of her. But now she's probably bored. I don't know if I said that before, if she graduated. I'm pretty sure I did. Thank you, Sobriety. I'll look at it. Now that creeper got me PTSD. Like, is there a creeper around? No, I don't think it's the case with me, Chief. Not yet, anyway. Just because, again, I've been busy the last 3 weeks, so much so that I haven't done my normal streaming schedule and such. And so, unfortunately, I think people just kind of don't get recommended to me whenever, YouTube sees that I'm not streaming that much. The algorithm. And then I have had people actually unsub the last week. So, because I was 300 and now I'm down to, 297? So, unfortunately, people, I think, get tired of not seeing you stream. And so, unfortunately, they just are turds and unsubscribe. Yep, that's pretty much how I want my stuff to go. Need to mend my hoe already. I mean, I have another hoe I could use. Thank you for the hearts. That's another thing. I found out that if you do the hearts, I think that helps the YouTube algorithm as well. So yeah, do me a favor and hit those hearts. Yeah, so she graduated at a young age because she's not 18 or close to it yet. So I'm very proud of her. She used that Penn Foster program. And so she was able to go at her speed. And she initially was going to do it in the first 6 months, get graduated, but things came up and she got a little burnt out doing school because she was doing it so much. She had did like over half of her required curriculum like in one go. And so I think she got herself burnt out. And so then she took a pretty long break, which, she had prior to that worked through summer. And so I just figured, well, this is basically her summer. And then once she got back onto it, I think she was done within a month or so. So she did really good. I'm proud of her. And she got a good GPA score and all that stuff. Not that it really matters because she's not going to go to college or anything. I can't afford college. I don't know who can. Sheesh. And frankly, I don't think that college is needed. Seems like most of the people that go to college end up working at McDonald's, for example, and not needing a college degree at all. Or they get too qualified for it. Overqualified for their job. Which is ridiculous, because that was the reason why you went to college, right? You feel like this is bad advice? What part of it do you feel like was bad advice? And, you guys are, you're entitled to your opinions just like I'm entitled to mine. So, kudos to those that have money to go to college or or feel the need to go to college, but yeah, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to it, right? I've just seen a lot of people go to college and then they end up either one being, like I said, too overqualified and not being able to get into the specialty that they had trained for, or they go to college and they are not trained good enough for the specialty that they go into, or they go into college and they just go so far into debt doing it that it's going to take them many years to pay it off. And I think that's the case for no matter what the outcome is of whether you get your job or not. There's certain jobs I agree that need to go to college for, but most of the jobs I feel like is overrated. And I do know, again, from experience and from hearing about people that, you know, a lot of times you just don't end up working for the field that you went to college for. So if this is about the Discord thingy, Delta, I can probably hold off until I get off here in a minute. Unless it's something else. Yeah, people will come and go as they go, yeah. Exactly, sobriety. So to me, it's just, I don't know. I grew up in a single parent household. My mom was single. She worked her hardest for me and my sister. And you know, so for me, I never had the money to go to college. And then, I mean, like, there's even stinking memes about it, you know, about how you go to college for this and then you end up later working at McDonald's. Or you go to college for this and then you end up working at McDonald's or Walmart or something, you know. And when you could have just saved all that money and went and worked at McDonald's for free. You could have bought yourself a car or a house with that money. You need a higher version of mod to be able to add bots to the server. And that's another thing. Is it the bots that do it? Because I don't really want bots. So certain types of bots anyway. I don't know what all of them do. I'm gonna have to go mend my hoe. It's the bots that do it? Okay. What I wonder what section it is that I give you that permission. Because I know there are certain things, obviously, I turned off that you wouldn't be able to do. And that may have been one of them, is adding bots or something. Because again, I don't really care for bots. I don't like that it adds that, you know, that they're another person on the server. Because it's like, nope, you're not another person. You're just a bot. So I only have 16 more to do. I hate this. The OCD thing making me feel like I have to finish all 16 so that I can go, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to ignore it because I have to do this in order to do more, because this will take forever to do unless I go add efficiency. I could go see if I can add anything. to help mine it faster. Wow. Unbreaking 3. You know what? Let's see. I didn't have any better hose than that? Okay. Wow, Unbreaking 3 only. I got so many hose, it's stupid. That's a little bit better. Where did I get all these hose from? I don't remember. Vein mine, would that work on that? I'm so curious. What was I looking for? Oh, yes. Emeralds. It's like the lovely thing about mining that whole mountain out is the amount of coal I got. Oh, wait. Yeah. Let me see. How many do I need again? I need 18. One off. No! You butthead. It's like I have 18. I could have swore I need a book. That's why it didn't do it. Don't mess with me, mister. Ugh. That was so annoying. I'm here. And now you're locked up, you butthead. Isn't there another one? Yeah, over here. It's like not the first time that I've done that. Oops. Okay. Now, this time, don't do the wrong thing. There. What am I doing? There, now I won't have to come down so fast. I can just use to hose and then come down. Am I planning on doing Twitch at some point? I tried doing Twitch in addition to YouTube and it just wasn't working out. So I don't know if I need a better graphics card or what, but I don't know why you would say I need a better PC for Twitch and YouTube. As if you know what I need. Oh, I know I could unchant, but I didn't. I don't know, debater. I like both. Both have their pros and cons. I would say, I'm going to say later. Because yes, there is that initial excitement of starting a world and all that stuff. But there's the beginning grind of it that you have to mess with. And to get all your gear. Whereas later game, you have your gear, but you have all the things that you need in order to build stuff, which is what I'm here for. I'm here for the building aspect of it in addition to the survival. So for me, having to continuously start worlds just to do the same old thing over and over again of trying to get geared up, it gets tiring. Which is why I always wanted my family just to stick on one world. Because it's like, boom, I would actually make a farm. Like, say a guardian farm. A guardian temple farm. That can be mind-numbingly painful to do in the first place just to get Prismarine. And then you finally get it built and they're wanting to start a brand new world. Like, no! So, was I streaming in 4K? Not that I know of. I'm not sure how to check that if I was, but I just know that on Minecraft, I think that I can stream on both just fine. But when I do Ark, I can't do both. It starts lagging the game. So I can only do YouTube or I can only do Twitch. So something about it just makes my game start lagging. And then, you know, if my husband is also playing, then that sometimes makes it difficult too. Again, I can stream on YouTube, no problem, the same time as him playing, but if he's playing and I'm trying to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, it just doesn't work. I haven't tried it if he's not streaming. I don't think I have anyway. I did it when I was playing Ark, and I remember it just was lagging so bad that everybody told me stop. Stop doing Twitch. So I stopped doing Twitch and it went back to normal. So I would say that that's probably my graphics card, right? Which I don't have a bad graphics card. I have a pretty decent one. Hi Bean, how's it going? Yeah, 1440. Thank you for looking that up. Speaking of which, I was supposed to return something to UPS. I mean, like I have UPS pickup scheduled. Now, where did you come from? I know Greg likes you, but I do not like you. These things like are impossible. Oop. So I went through like over a stack and a half of red mushrooms already. I don't even think I'd be interested in streaming in 4K. It's not really needed, right? You're not really going to tell that minuscule of a difference unless you're on a huge screen, right? If I'm on both YouTube and Twitch at the same exact time on Arc, I lag. Not with Minecraft that I remember. I think Minecraft was fine. There's so many people playing Minecraft on Twitch anymore. I don't know that I would. I think I need to wait a little longer before playing on Twitch, I've heard. Like, make sure that I have a following first on YouTube before switching over to Twitch. Or adding Twitch, rather. But yes, I would love to do both. But then again, you know, if I have to have two chats to pay attention to, I don't know how that would work. I know there's a way to do both chats in one, and that's frankly how I'd have to do it, because to look at two different screens would be difficult for me to do. But I've seen so many other people doing it that it's like, okay, what settings am I doing wrong? Because I feel like my graphics card and all that stuff should not be having that much of a problem. So I need to see if I have the wrong settings of some sort. Either that or I just plain need a new graphics card. Both. No, stream lag. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and watch my stream. It was one of my early on Arc streams. I honestly don't remember. Do you remember that, Delta? Do you remember when I did that? You think it's the Wi-Fi that it can't keep up with 2 streams? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I think that is probably good enough to try and get started on my base. I still need to go and get a bunch of terracotta as well. I might need more than this. I might need to go clear out my inventory. There's that. Did I not have another chest of tough? Well, then I'm gonna add it here. I don't know if I'll need this stuff yet or not. I haven't decided if I'm gonna add it to my build. Maybe for the roof? I'm not sure. Ay, there's another one right there. Now I have 3. Alright, well, at least I have enough to get started. So, oops. I think that was my first one. I think that's why I had it in the middle. I am going to go... Where was the mesa? Over here. I'm gonna go collect mesa. Some mesa stuff. For the next stream. Or should I go down this way? Which one's closer? Did I make a portal down here yet? I'm gonna have to start making me some portals. Like, make one here, make one, you know, at spawn. I need to make me a list of things to do. See you later, Delta. I'm actually going to be getting off of here, so I'm going to save the terracotta, which you can see over there, I think. Because I got Foxy on. I'm going to save the terracotta grinding. There's that contraption there. If you guys want to go in there, that would be kind of fun. So, yeah, I think we'll do that next stream. Terracotta and getting the base started. And it's not going to go that tall, or at least not the storage part of it. But we'll see if the outside of it goes that tall. We'll see. Anyway, I think I'm going to hop off of here, guys, and go fix me some food and get some stuff done. And then I'll see about maybe an evening stream. We'll see. All right, guys. You guys take care and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.